Doing. This is DJ. You are watching us live here on a Monday of all days. Got some birds chirping, singing their song, doing they do that, whoop de doo, and all that. Uh, Man, this is actually a beautiful day. I thought it was gonna be all super hot, but it's actually all right. It's decent. It's actually decent. Today is Monday, right? Yeah, today's Monday, right? So yeah, good day. Good day to talk about some pay-per-views. I haven't seen AEW All Out, but based on what I heard, I think I'm gonna give it a chance. They usually don't disappoint with All Out or All In, and generally their pay-per-views all together. I mean, that is a good company when it comes to delivering shows. Their style's a little off-putting sometimes to me, but when it comes to delivery from the actual talent, they are pretty fire. I gotta give it to them. I'm over here fighting random insects and bugs trying to get on me, but we good. We good. And again, what's up, Rob Lafayette in the building? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the view and the like, sir. We about to talk about it, Rob. We ain't talking about All Out, but we are talking about WrestlePalooza. I hope you're here for it. I hope you're here for it like these random bugs is here for me. They trying to get on me. I think the birds is calling them home. They jumping me. And I wish I didn't wear shorts. They trying to tag team my legs, my arms, my elbows, my shins, my heel, my ear, the earwear. Rob said Lesnar and Cena trolled at WrestlePalooza. So what I'm gonna do here, Rob, since you are here first, I'm gonna give you my opinion on that real quick, and then once the chat fully opens, I'm gonna give my opinion again about it, just so everybody can know and hear. But I will say this, based on the article I read, it makes total sense. I didn't think of it that way at first because I just thought they were going off of quote unquote realism. But I found out what I think they're doing. Rob says, so them birds trying to get you. Man, I'm so serious. Like, I might have to move. Like, it's not even the birds. They calling though. They chirping, but it's the bugs that's trying to get me. I don't know if they biting me or stinging me or what, but they is out here. They trying to get my tea. They was surrounding my teacup and all that. Bunch of bugs. Let's move, y'all. Let's go. Let's walk and talk. Yeah, can we do that? Can we walk and talk? Let's walk and talk. I ain't got time for this, man. A nibble on me. I mean, I know I'm chocolate, but you can't be nibbling on folks, man. That ain't right. That ain't cool. All right. So now that we get to walk and talk a little bit, let me holler at you real quick. Okay? So what I thought they did with Lesnar and Cena, I think they were setting up another fight. I think they gave us a squash match so Cena can be out for a while and they can have a rubber match. Now, this is the reason why I say it. The next pay-per-view is in Saudi Arabia. Cena's not scheduled to appear again until Saudi Arabia, right? That's his next date. He only has 5 dates left. His next one's Saudi Arabia. That's going to be in like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, like another month or so, right? So why not beat up John Cena so bad and so easily that he don't be back for about a month? Because he can't win. If he beat Brock Lesnar, he has no reason to be gone for over a month. What's the point? He just won. He's fine. But if he gets destroyed by the Beast, which Brock can easily just go away again. It's nothing. He can just go away again. Why not go ahead and be destroyed by the Beast and then come back and get a rematch against the Beast before you retire? Because I don't see them just having Brock just beat him and then that's it. Like, come on. This is John Cena's retirement tour. Of course, he got to get his get back, man. So that's what's going to happen, just like that. He's going to get his get back. I think we safe. I don't think there's bugs out here. If they are, they hiding out. I think we clear. They was getting my legs. Rob said some bugs trying to get you. Yeah, man. Said they wasn't setting up no Cena versus and Lesnar. Had a Trollfest reunion. What's up, Mona Iran? Said hi. Thank you for your view and for hitting the like button. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. I think they was setting it up, man. I don't see Brock just beating him and then that's it. This John Cena we talking about. If anything, he'll beat him once, and then Cena will beat Brock once. That's it. Move on. At least that's what I think. But we're going to get into the whole pay-per-view. Give you a rundown of what happened for those who didn't interpret that way. Let me bring it down. All right. Jay, what's going on? Yo, gang, how y'all doing? Jay and Mona, if y'all don't mind hitting that like button, I appreciate it. It helps me out. Helps me keep these things going, you know. All right. So, thank you. And if Rob says Cena and Lesnar match was sick, as in it wasn't good. Let me break it down for you real quick in my way. Basically, John Cena and Brock Lesnar got in the ring. They did their thing. They fought for probably a good 10 minutes at the most, maybe less, maybe like 8. Lesnar took Cena into Suplex City for a little visit, not like a long time, just a little visit. He beat him up, clotheslined him, and John Cena said, you know what, I'm tired of getting beat up, so I'm gonna hit you with an AA. Bruh got up like he got clotheslined like a chop. He said, oh man, that was a little rough, excuse me. Cena said, what? Hit him with another AA. Lesnar got up like, oh, that one's a little uneasy. Cena like, bruh, I hit you with 2 finishers, why are you getting up? So he hit him with another AA. All in a matter of like 15 seconds. He got a 1 count, a 2 count, and then a kick out. And then Lesnar was back to beating up John Cena. So you got Lesnar who hit you with that. Lesnar eventually hit him with an F5. I think he hit him with 2. Now I don't remember if Cena kicked out or if Lesnar stalled. Either way, eventually Lesnar just kept he stored all his finishers and just spammed L1. He just hit Cena with like 10 F5s. At this point, Cena's body was red and there wasn't no coming back. He hit him with the 1, 2, 3, beat him up a little bit, F5 the ref for some reason, and then F5'd him again and then left. And that was it. That was it. It was a squash match. Lesnar beat up Cena. End of story. Right? So then we got another matchup next. We see the return of Paul Heyman, because not only was he in Brock's corner, but then now you got the Vision with Paul Heyman, right? So Paul Heyman has the Vision against Jimmy and Jey Uso, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought the match was pretty boring. It was just a tag team match, nothing special. They did their same shtick like they would have done on Raw. Nothing crazy, no stakes, nothing. Except LA Knight was a special guest referee. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Here with special guest referee, he allowed to be no DQ, showed special favor to Jimmy Uso, didn't really care for Jay and couldn't stand the Vision. So then you got different referee rules that got mixed up, and you got Jey Uso kind of being in the heel, but not really, right? So then him and LA Knight get into it. Nothing really happens from that, but Jey Uso hits Braun Breaker in the back with a chair so hard that the chair, AEW, ricocheted and hit Jay back in the forehead, bust him open. Bro had a concussion. They finished the match abruptly after Braun Breaker speared both Usos into the table for some reason. And then your boy Bronson Reed hit him with a tsunami in the match. And yes, Jay definitely had a concussion. Couldn't stand, couldn't walk. Over with, ball game. So then they like, you know what? I think Paul Heyman needed a break. Let's get us a championship match in here. So we got Io Sky and Stephanie Buck. Man, let me just say this for all the fellas. Stephanie is so bad, bro. I'm so serious. Like Stephanie Buck, I'm sorry. Like Bianca Belair been gone for so long. Everybody is starting to take her spot. I love me some Stephanie. And Io Sky, I love her too. And Asuka is my favorite. So as far as I'm concerned, they're my big 3 right now. It was Bianca, Jade, and Naomi, but Naomi's off having a kid. Bianca's out of commission right now, and Jade is just doing random stuff. So they lost their appeal. I'm on Io Sky, Stephanie Bakir, maybe even Kairi Sane. Maybe I'll give her Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors for sure, but definitely Asuka. Anyway, they had a classic match. They was doing their thing. I'm surprised they ain't had no concussion by how hard they was fighting. Io Sky did a thing. Stephanie did her thing. It was her piranhas. It was knees to the chest. It was knees to the throat. It was knees to the neck. It was all kind of knees. Knees, 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 knees. Bianca, the Rob says, so you giving up Bianca Belair? For now, yes, I am. And Stephanie Bakir been being pushed too fast? I don't think so, bro. She been there long enough. I mean, she been handling her business and getting and cooking everywhere. It's about time she got that belt, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. But man, she hit her own version of a spinal tap so crazy, she won the match with it. And we have a new women's world champion, Stephanie Bakir, right? So now we go to our fun match. CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of messed up things going on, man. A lot of messed up things going on. Becky was getting way too many hits on CM Punk. I mean, she was going crazy on dude. It might as well have been like a man versus woman match, which it kind of was, because they kept switching up partners, and then they kept interfering with each other's partner. But AJ Lee did it to Seth Rollins a little bit, but Becky was going crazy on CM Punk. Like, it wasn't even funny. It was like, dang, we just want CM Punk to headbutt you at this point, because you going crazy. You doing way too much. So eventually, he didn't headbutt her, but he did like knock her down and put her in a sharpshooter. I think that was, I don't think that's equivalent to putting your hands on a woman, apparently. All you gotta do is put her in submission hold. And it's fine. According to WWE standards, it's fine. So, long story short, they went back and forth. AJ Lee kept doing her thing. She kept putting everybody in the octopus stretch. Seth Rollins got a little pat, pat, tap, tap, everybody memeing about, but we ain't gonna talk about it. And long story short, AJ Lee ended up making Becky Lynch tap out. So you already know where they're going with it. She already made the women's Intercontinental Champion tap out. She already carried her belt before this even happened. We're going to get that match. We're going to get AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship sometime soon. It's going to happen. So that's happening. And then we get to our main event. Main event. Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was even more boring than the Jay and Jimmy Uso tag team match. This was the most boring match of the whole pay-per-view to me. And I'm not even trying to troll. I'm just being 100. I really didn't watch this match that much. It was more so playing in the background while I was doing other stuff. It was just a match on Raw. It was just a match on Raw. It was Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre doing their same shtick. Nothing crazy, nothing amazing, just a match. Drew McIntyre could have got Cody, but he didn't. The referee got in the way when he was trying to knock out Cody, so it didn't work. Cody ended up getting him at the end. Everybody wins. But I guess Solo Sikoa returned afterward or something. I don't know why. We've already done this before. We've already had Solo Sikoa gone for a while and then coming back to beat up Cody after the main event of pay-per-view. It's already happened. So I don't know why we even did it, but whatever. Anyway, long story short, a reporter from ESPN, the company they're with now, gave the show a C. They called y'all average. This big layout, the speech, Triple H, all that, and y'all got an average grade. And you know what? You deserved it. They was being 100. We know we in partnership with y'all, but we ain't like them third-party people, bro. We keep it 100. We ESPN. Y'all show was a solid 3 out of 5, 7 out of 10. Like, it was a C. A C. And you gotta give it to them. You gotta be 100 with yourselves, bro. It was just an episode of Raw. That's all it was. It wasn't nothing special. Y'all could have had this on Monday Night Raw. That's how boring it was. Rob said Cody just don't care at this point. I mean, this is the season where everybody kind of just does filler stuff until the big pay-per-views come on, like Survivor Series. I won't be surprised if they stall out for the next couple month or half or whatever. Because Survivor Series in San Diego this year, that's all we getting ready for. We getting ready for the MFs, MFTs, or whoever, or probably, it's probably going to be Division. We're probably going to get ready for Division versus whoever in the War Games match at the War Games match in San Diego for Survivor Series. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Division versus whoever, right? And I will say this, for those who are hanging out, or if you dipping out, if you don't mind hitting the like button, I appreciate it. That helps me out. Just throwing it out there. Thank you. But yeah, that was the pay-per-view. That's all it was to it. It wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't nothing surreal. It wasn't nothing, no surprise, real. Amazing things. It was just the same old shtick. It was like a house show. It was a Monday Night Raw episode, basically. Rob said Cody been giving everything since he been back in WWE. Yeah, I don't know. He's never won. All he's won is the tag team titles with Jey Uso, and that lasted like a month. And then he finally won the world title after being with the company for 2 years. So I can't say that. I can't say Cody's been given everything. Yes, he's had Royal Rumble wins, but he's also lost at WrestleMania in the main event. So he's lost in the Royal Rumble in the WrestleMania main event. He's lost at the WrestleMania main event the next year, but then ended up winning the next night. I mean, and then he lost last year against John Cena for the 17th world title. So I can't say Cody's been given everything. I can't agree with that. What's up, Maddo? How you doing? Thank you for your like and your share. Your view. But yeah, I was thinking about that with him and CM Punk. You say you're right, brother. I appreciate it. I was thinking about that. Like, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, I think, are examples of what the WWE wants to do with people like that are major draws but have left the company to go elsewhere to the competition. It's like, we're going to treat you like a star, but you got to pay your dues. So we ain't going to have you just come on and just win the world title like that. You see CM Punk finally won the world title, but it wasn't even the one he was looking for. It was the world heavyweight title, and it was for like 5 minutes. So that should have given you a warning there. Like, CM Punk lost the Royal Rumble finals against Cody Rhodes. He lost at WrestleMania. He finally got the main event the night one, but he still lost. So it's like a give and take situation. It's never going to be you can have it all, even with Cody Rhodes or CM Punk. Cody Rhodes is just now getting his dues paid. CM Punk is still in the process. He'll probably get something more when it comes to WrestleMania, but he's won the world title. He gets that credit, but that's it. You know what I mean? Same thing with Brock Lesnar. When he first came back, bro, he was losing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he beat up John Cena that time, like when they start boxing, but no, he lost to John Cena. He lost to Triple H. He was losing to everybody, it seemed like. And then after the whole break the streak situation, again, 2 years later, just like Cody and CM Punk, that's when he started getting everything. He started winning the world titles, beating The Undertaker, squashing John Cena, like all that. Suplex City, winning Money in the Bank for some reason, Royal Rumbles for some reason. Like, it didn't matter. At that point, it didn't matter. He paid his dues, but now he's the man. So everybody got to pay their dues, regardless of how big you are. That's the deal. You know what I mean? So Stephanie Bakir, same way. She came back. It's weird because it don't feel like it's been a long time since she's been with the WWE, but it's been quite a while. Like, she's been with them for a little while now, so she finally getting the world title. I see it, you know what I mean? But it's interesting to see how they're going to do things. I'm very interested. Hopefully we get some good follow-ups to this. Matto said WrestlePalooza was ass. 3 out of 10. What you talking about? 3 out of 10. I mean, like I told them, man, when the people you work with gave you a C, ESPN, they gave you a grade C, that should tell you something right there. That should let you know that everybody else that you've been in a partnership with that told you your show was great lied to you. They just wanted you to feel better about the endorsement. That is it. ESPN got to keep it real with you, bro, because they got credibility. It's the biggest sports thing in the world. They ain't gonna lie. If they gave this a 10 out of 10, people would tune out instantly. They're gonna be like, man, ESPN then went Hollywood. They didn't sold out to WWE? Nah. They were cut off. So ESPN gotta be 100, man. Y'all, this product was decent, but it was nothing. I could watch this on Raw. Real talk. Rob said she been in the company for a year. Yeah, that's what I thought, about a year. Yeah. For what it's worth, I think, like, yeah, it's possible she could have waited a little longer to get her world title, but given the situation, which I think they were going with that, but since Naomi got pregnant, they had to do something. She already was a contender, basically, so she probably was going to lose, I'm pretty sure, to a newly crowned champion, Naomi. She was definitely going to lose anyway, but since it's between her and Io already got hers, they had to choose Stephanie. It was kind of one of those things where we kind of got to push her now, like, for real. So blessing in disguise, really. I still ain't seen it all out, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. Mal said Jey Uso bust himself open at the PLE. Bro, I had to watch that clip so many times because I was watching the match and I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? I was like, what happened, bro? Like, how'd you bust your face open? Like, are you good? But the ricochet, no AEW, off dude's back, strong back ahead. Silver back ahead. That was great. Matto said All Out was great as usual. Man, I want to see it, man. It was in Toronto with Edge, man. I want to see that, man. I did see a clip of Hangman Page doing a deadeye from the top rope to dude, freaky head dude, Kyle Fletcher. Freaky pinky up there, Kyle Fletcher. That was crazy. Yeah, man. What do you say? Matter how your NFL team doing Ravens versus Lions tonight? Man, my team, you already know my team. My team is the, what's the name? The Saints. I mean, how the Lions did, man. Last year, I feel like they need to come back crazy this year. Like, the Lions need to come back crazy this year. Like, for sure. Then they bring Kimmel back. Yeah, I saw that. They bring Kimmel back. Because they already know what it is. But what? What they lose, like, $1 million? No, 1 point something billion? And a bunch of subscribers and all that. Based on taking his stuff off the radio? I mean, off the TV? That was dumb. Disney's like, oh, we didn't know it was going to make this much impact. Yeah. You can't take Kimmel off, bro. It's Kimmel. Of course it's going to make an impact. He's been around for decades. And because the man had an opinion, I took a show off. Come on, man. You know that ain't how it worked. You know that ain't how it worked. They should have known there was smoke when they did it in the first place. It was a dumb move, a dumb decision. I wouldn't have done that. But you know, people with money like to jump the gun. That's what they do. Raw coming on in 18 minutes. And it sure is, huh? I'm gonna get caught up with it. See what's going on. Dang, what time is it? Will Raw come on at 6 now? Dang, that's crazy. And said, don't forget my love story comment. He said, I'm gonna write you a love story with you, Bianca and Io Sky. It should be Io Sky or Stephanie, but I don't know. If it's them two, if it's Io and Stephanie, I might not understand what's going on. They're gonna be speaking a whole nother language. I'm gonna be acting like I get it, but not really getting it. So I gotta be like, oh yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Like I ain't gonna know what they talking about. I might need Bianca in there too, Rob. How about Asuka? I don't know, man. Asuka might just beat up everybody. She might forget the script and just start doing stuff. I mean, I love Asuka, but she is crazy though. I love her though. But according to her culture, they can't be dating while they wrestling. I guess when she retires, she's gonna start dating. I don't know. That's crazy to me. At least I know she's single though. I can handle Asuka. I'm ready for Asuka. He said, nobody's ready for Asuka. I'm ready for Asuka. Nato said, New Day and Grayson Waller versus Penta and War Raiders. No DQ, 6-man tonight. And Bayley versus Roxanne Perez. I thought they was cool. They about to box. And my mid, man, bro. I don't want to see no more tag team matches. I'm so serious. That stuff is played out. This is like a super duo, like a Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns in the Rock situation. If it ain't nothing like that, I don't want to see it. And if it ain't the Vision, I don't want to see it because Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are must-see TV these days for me. If it ain't like no super team like them, I ain't trying to watch it. I don't want to see no MFTs, no off-brand Samoan team. I don't want to see it. So how about Liv Morgan? I don't know, man. I used to think she was nice. I don't get it. I don't see her the same no more. She mid, but I used to think she was nice. I don't know what happened. It's like the older she got, the more oily she look. I don't know. It ain't working though. I like the old Liv better. She looked nice. I don't know about this one. But hey, man. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Monday, man. Y'all get ready for the show that's about to come on Monday Night Raw. Let me know what y'all think, man. Maybe leave some in the comments on the live or something. Let me know what y'all picked up and picked out. I'm going to catch y'all later. Y'all be easy. I'm about to get back to it. Rob said Roxanne. You can throw Roxanne in there, Rob, because I ain't going to lie. She got thick all of a sudden overnight, and I don't know what happened, and I ain't got no questions. It is what it is. Go ahead, Roxanne. Stay blessed, Rob. Mado, appreciate y'all. I catch y'all next time. May y'all be easy. I'm out. Yes, sir.